again go back to completemonster.com. And then in this user tab, the first student has to first register himself. So here student will go and register himself. Okay, and for registration we are asking very simple detail, that is his roll number or seat number, whatever he want to put, his name, his contact, his email. Remember, the email should be, preferably it should be Gmail ID. It should be email ID, password, retype the password, accept the terms and registered. Once he gets registered, now he can log in. So I have already registered myself, so as a student, so I will log in here from here, and my login ID is sanjayswar@gmail.com and password is so. Now as you can see here, this is the student panel, and the view of the admin, that is student panel, would be same for your desktop as well as for computer and for your mobile. So now, as I told you, you can see on this home page, that is after login, enter the test code to enroll. So now he has to simply use that test code that we have provided to him. He is now enrolled to the test. As you can see that he is enrolled successfully to the test. So after enrolling, he had to just again go to this left panel here, enrolled test and GIS MCQ test. He is enrolled for this. Now once the admin has set the test as active, then only he can start the test. As long as admin has not set the test active, he cannot start the test. So whenever you want your student to start the test, you have to keep the test active, and then student can start with the test. As they start, the first page that appears is your instructions, how your competitive exam test port looks like. So it is similar to very much similar to that. The colors are specified. Not visited will be brown, green would be saved, attempted and saved and visited. Then this is simply visited. These are review later. This is attempted and review later. So these are the colors that you have to these are the instructions before the start of exams. Now he will simply start the exam, and all the questions that are there would appear to his screen. Okay, so you can see the question number 1 is seen here, and now what he has to do, simply select the option and simply select you want to save next, review later, or save and review later. So you will select save and review later. The question number 1, the color gets changed and it will go to the next question number 2. Then again it will go to B. Then he will simply save and next. Then it will go to question number 3. He selected C. Save and next. Then question number 4, D, save and review later, and then last question, that is D, save and review later. And now he has completed the test before time. So what he can do, simply into this menu tab, you can see this menu tab is very important tab. You can make it maximize, you can full screen, that is resume the screen. Then end test. End test means that he can end the test and he cannot go back to the test again. So if he want to end the test, he can end the test, or after 5 minutes it will automatically get auto submit. So it will simply end the test, just ask for confirmation, and the test is over. So now as you can see, the result is pending. Enroll test result. The result will only be declared by admin. So now he has to wait for his result. when the admin declares the results. So I will simply log out from here, student panel, and I will quickly show you the result of the student using my client panel. And inside this, in exam resource tab, you will find everything in this exam resource tab itself. So you don't have to vary or you have to find everything here and there. You have to go to the results, all test info, the test that you have to just recently created. Inside that you have to select your GIS exam, and it will show you the option view result. Simply click it, and it will show the name of the candidate, Sanjay Jaiswal. His roll number is 101 and he has scored 0. So if you just want to see his attempts, you can simply click here, and if you see here, all the attempts he made were wrong. That is why so if you see no answers are correct, therefore he obtained 0 score. And you can export the result in Excel format in this way. So it is in Excel or PDF format. So this way it will be helpful to upload these marks to the university website as well in an Excel format or whichever format you want. So if you see here, it is showing you the student's name, roll number, seat number and his score. So this is how you can create an exam. This is how the student can attempt the exam. If I can create a test and take the exam in half an hour, that means you can also take this exam, create a test in half an hour and you can complete your task. So you can definitely get rid of your Google form and it will make your task very simple. Just if you have any doubt, you can review this video again. Thank you very much. And if you have any doubt, please message me. Thank you.